Hello there, this is Sadie. I hope that you are well. We survived Stealth B last time out. Now we have to survive Engi B. Get the two worst ships in the game, in my opinion anyway. One after the other. This ship is got a really weak offense, and it's just very vulnerable to bad early cascades. I know the last time we played this ship, the first enemy had a burst 2 and a mini beam, and we did not hit one of our first shots, if I remember. And there's definitely alternate universes where exactly the same things happen, but if they hit our weapons or our shields or whatever, or get fires, that we just die in that fight. Needing all of your shots to hit, in combination with the fact that the heavy ion is really slow, is just a 1-2 punch of not very good stuff. I mean, this beacon sees the most. The best thing about this ship is that it has a lot of stuff to sell, so you can very rapidly... I seem to recall the last time we played this, we got an ion blast quite early on. Maybe it was the previous time that we had a really nasty first fight, I don't recall. We'll go here first. That's not great, but hopefully... that is... Okay, good. System repair drone, go fix stuff. Okay, shields are now broken. And no store, so let's immediately get the shield buffer upgrade. Storage cache, sure. Damn it. Go shield buffer upgrade. Okay. I mean, that's not a very good weapon, but we can still sell it for 20 scrap. One moment. Okay, we're back. So, we need one more scrap reward to get our shields up, and it can be a scrap reward of any kind. Good thing, because this only gives a low scrap reward. Unfortunately, because this auto ship has the equivalent of weapon manning, I can't just man shields to stop these two weapons from lining up. So the good thing, or, you know, slightly less bad thing about the heavy ion is it does ionize for long enough that you can get normally 2 heavy laser shots off. Or in this case, you can fire the heavy ion, have it hit, depower it, put the heavy laser up, and the shields will still be ionized. The other good thing here is that these weapons synced up on the first volley, but are desyncing themselves. They'll eventually sync back up again. In fact, they'll sync back up again there. There we go. Actually, no, stay there. I'm being silly. this only gives a low scrap reward, but it will give us a map, and that is quite useful. That store location is very awkward. Let's see, could I do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Possibly get more? I can certainly do that. Can I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, it looks like I can. Hey, these guys have our weapons. Can I have your Zoltan shield? We would be safe here, but there's a pulsar, solar flare going off. So we can't train or attempt to do ion crew kills, unfortunately. Let's actually go man piloting, because my FTL doesn't charge if I'm not manning that. And I would like my FTL to charge so that when this flight ends I can leave. I also want to hit their weapons so that they can't line up and take my shields out right before a solar flare goes off. Nope, well, that's not a terrible offer. Yeah, there's also the risk that our shields could burn down. I did actually have there was actually a fire there for a moment. Let the oxygen refill a little bit. Although I'm not too concerned about hits on oxygen on this ship because we have multiple system repair drones. No. Hooray! This ship can't hurt me. We can train weapons. Can't train anything else, unfortunately, but whatever. We can also attempt to O2 kill. Which means we might be here a while. I have no way of finding out what level oxygen they have over there, or what crew they have, since we have no sensors. And they're a pirate ship, so I can't just guess, or know. If this were a rebel ship, it'd be 3 humans, but it could be anything. They also may have a system repair drone over there, so I need to make sure to do most of the damage to oxygen with the ion before hitting with the heavy laser. Okay, we're there. So let's... You can't speed hack this process, unfortunately, because you have to do it manually. My usual protocol for these is I show the first time I do it in full, and then any subsequent times that I use this play, I cut it from the video because it's not very interesting to watch. But I include it the first time in case there are people who don't realize you can do it. So what you do, heavy laser, pops the shield bubble, heavy ion, into oxygen. That's 2 in a row so far. Now, how many of these we need in a row will depend on what level their oxygen is, and unfortunately we have no way of knowing whether they have level 1 or level 2 oxygen. Or at least no way that does not involve actually hitting it with the heavy laser, which we don't necessarily want to do in case they have like an Engi and a repair drone over there. I usually aim to hit it with the ion 5 times in a row at least before I try to hit it with the heavy laser. And since you need all the heavy laser shots to hit while doing that as well, it can take quite a while. You need a string of 10 hits in a row. So the way we can find out what level oxygen they have would be shoot the heavy laser and then watch when they repair it. But that takes up hulls, so we'll leave that for later on. I'm glad they're getting this out of their system now. One. You know, their evade is probably 25%, so the odds of us getting the requisite 10 hits in a row is rather low. But if you are completely safe, you can just repeat infinitely, and eventually, just due to how, you know, the law of large numbers works, it will end up happening. This is one of the reasons I tend to, if I have an option of which ship I'm going to live stream, I don't pick this one. One. We haven't even got above 2 yet. When the heavy ion hits oxygen, it drains 10 seconds worth of O2, and then they get a tiny bit back in between each shot because it doesn't actually... See there's a brief moment. We're at 2 now. The problem with not knowing what level oxygen they have is, if they have level 2 oxygen when it's run, 3, refills at 8 times the speed that oxygen normally does. So even a brief moment like that, they can get quite a lot back. To drain all of it with just the heavy ion, you would need to hit 9 times in a row, I believe. Possibly more for level 2 oxygen. Certainly for level 1 oxygen, 9 times in a row would drain it all down, because normally speaking, it takes, if you just hit oxygen with a normal weapon and they don't repair it, it takes 83 seconds to go from 100 to 0. Although they start taking suffocation damage at 5%. But because they might have level 2 oxygen, they could be recharging it significantly more in the brief moment they have it up. But I usually find you hit it 5 times in a row with the heavy ion, then you switch and you use heavy ion into shields and heavy laser into the oxygen. And you know, that by then you'll have got it down to like 30-odd%, and they have to try fixing it. With a good chance that you've like got a breach or a fire or something like that. It's a nice sort of compromise between the strictly optimal thing that you should do, which is just do all of the oxygen draining with just this method and never heavy laser into oxygen. But you know, if we assume that takes 8-9 consecutive hits, you can see how much difficulty we've got 3 once. Trying to do that 9 times requires 18 consecutive hits. And even if an enemy has like 15% evade, which I think is the lowest they can have in Sector 1, that's going to take a really, really long time. Three. Four. Okay, let's try. We got a breach. It doesn't look like they have a system repair drone. That's very positive. Another thing we can do is just chuck the ion in there. If it had hit, even when they get it fixed, it would not actually, they would not actually fix their oxygen, but they're actually struggling. They don't have an Engi over there because they would have got stuff fixed, I think. Or if they did, it wasn't the Engi who was trying to repair that, I should say. Yeah, they definitely don't have an Engi. Cool. Unfortunately, that's only a medium scrap reward, so we didn't really benefit that much. So there isn't any weapon here that is useful, which is the main thing we would want. But I think I am going to take that defense drone. Sell the reactor booster and the spare system repair drone. And get the defense drone. I'm going to keep the repair bomb because it theoretically, even if we don't use it, it allows us to do an interesting thing. If you're fighting, normally with the default weapons, you have basically no chance to get through 2 shield bubbles. But if you have an extra weapon, you could put the heavy on. You start it here. First shot goes from the back. It thus takes marginally longer to arrive at the enemy. And then the second shot you fire from the front. And that changes the timing enough that you can have the second heavy ion hit while the shields are still ionized from the first shot. It does require max weapon skill to do that, and it still takes a really, really long time. It's not a remotely reliable way to get through shields. But, you know, it's more reliable than not being able to do it at all. If we get average medium scrap rewards from both of these, we would have 15.5, 15.5, so that's 31 more. That would get us to 53. We have some things we can sell. I don't think I'm going to buy any repairs because I want to make sure I have as much scrap as possible when I get there. This, unfortunately, is only a low scrap reward. Well, is the maximum low scrap reward we can get, so that's something. Oh god. The asteroid field here will help us, though. We can put a heavy laser in slot 1. Ah! Oh my god. Finally. Die, you fucking assholes. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. But there was little we could do about that. They kept dodging. Let's let the system repair drone fix everything. So yeah, this is the reason this ship is so fragile. Like, imagine that fight if we only had one shield bubble. Good chance we just die. We will scrap some of the debris. Option 1 is a chance to just lose the run, because you can lose crew. Okay, this store unfortunately sucks. We could buy another crew member. I don't find that's generally worth it. There is a risk we could be forced into a rock sector next, in which case we might just die because of the rock live mine event. If we bought a beam drone, that would force us to kick one of the system repair drone or the anti-personnel drone or the defense drone off our bar. I don't like any of those options. Should I full repair? I have 3 jumps before we go into the next sector and can see another store. I'm gonna full repair. The ship is too vulnerable. We will fend for ourselves, attack and escape. Okay. So this ship is crew killable. So I'm gonna cut this out, and I will see you on the other side when I have crew killed it, or when we're close to it, or when I decide to give up because of other reasons. Pretty good chance this ship has system repair drones, considering they have a drone control system, but we can't see any of them, so they obviously have ship-side drones. I'm hoping it's an anti-personnel drone, but we'll see. Anyhow, I will see you on the other side. Hello! I nearly just killed the streak. I realized while doing this that I could get training on piloting and shields, and I misclicked and ran my Engi into a room with no oxygen, so we almost just lost the streak. Thankfully we did not. Let's get the rest of the training, keep the ship actually oxygenated. Ah, that's spooky. Okay, now we'll go back to weapons, and now I'll go back to actually trying to crew kill. Okay, we're back. Crew kill achieved. They didn't have a system repair drone over there. And I didn't manage to throw the streak away by being a complete fucking dumbass, although it would have been quite funny to lose the streak to a ship that can't even hurt me because I misclicked. Ugh. But it's spooky. Nothing. We will examine the station. Oh god, we get this. Well, this is the worst possible version of this event that we could have gotten, and they're in a very bad spot. Let's vent them out of there. There is unfortunately an ASB aimed at us. Actually, power the repair bomb in case for some reason I need to fix something. Nice work, Chad, repair anti-personnel drone. And we're off. Okay, we cannot go to rock controlled. It's a chance to just lose the run. So we're going Zoltan, even though that's not ideal. Yeah, this ship does not deal well with Zoltan shields, although we're much less in danger against the Zoltan shield enemy because we do have a defense drone. So it would mostly just be Zoltan Shield enemies that would have like a flak and a heavy one that would be dangerous, as opposed to any Zoltan Shield enemy that has an Artemis missile, as typically would be the case. Let's speed hack this stupid thing's hit points back. Since I have second shield, I'm gonna not actually vent my oxygen below 50% anymore. I will do it on a case-by-case basis. Excellent. We can sell the repair bomb here to buy hacking or pretty much any weapon that we could want. Of course, there isn't anything that we would want in by the way of a weapon here, so we're gonna just pass. We can't get the cloaking, the crew are too expensive, and not necessarily. We know that one of our options next sector is a green sector, so we can't be forced into rock. And we know there's another store in this sector somewhere. It's just a matter of locating it. We have violated the Natural Mineral Protection Act, which is a pain, because we would be immune to damage in this fight if we weren't in the Natural Mineral Protection Act event. But we are. Just stay in piloting for this event, so that we can keep the FTL charging. Minimize the chance that we take damage by having the heavy laser and the asteroids line up and hit us. Okay, we need to go down here to see these two beacons at the bottom, because they might be our other store. They're not, thankfully. Okay. This ship is easy to crew kill. We don't even need to do the oxygen stuff. Punch this idiot down to almost death, but not quite death. Then let him go back. I don't know whether this ship has 2 or 3 crew at this point in the game. I guess we'll find out. You switch off. Want to kill this guy. I think we got him there. Yeah, we did. Because they're running somebody else in there. Crew kill, and this is why you do crew kills on this ship. Even though normally you have to use a much more irritating method than that, because you can get weapon drops in runs where, hey, we've got no... You know, there was one store that had really, really bad weapons. I suppose we theoretically could have, and maybe should have, bought the Hermes missile as a fallback option, but instead we've got this, an actual, real weapon. And that is way better. And now we are not quite so desperate for the next store to have weapons to bail us out. And similarly, if you don't get weapons, there's a 1 in 9 chance that you get crew, and that's also quite good on this ship. Although not as important as as many people seem to think that it is. It's fine to go with just the 1 crew for quite some time, actually. As long as you avoid going to rock sectors. Okay, we can get a crew kill here. So, gonna cut this bit out again. Okay, we're back. Still no store, so the store is either here or here. We can promise to help. We have an Engi and an Ion. There's the store. Okay, so there's no hacking. There's other stuff here. Let's definitely get rid of this. Am I gonna get this hole too? I think the hole 2 is probably the best option here. Hole 2 plus heavy laser plus small bomb is reasonable. I could alternately buy a second heavy ion. But you know, if you want that, go and check out the variants playlist I did a run on Engi B after I found a win streak where I got multiple heavy ion drops, and I just reloaded that one after losing that streak and ran 3 heavy ions and a beam drum with the drone recovery arm. I'd be more interested in the combat drone if I could do that without moving stuff off my drone's bar, but I can't. So yeah, let's do this. Sell that. We now know there's no more other stores this sector. Let's give this up. I don't want to upgrade onto the small bomb yet because there could be an early store next sector, and I want to be able to get back into the range of being able to afford hacking before I commit to that. Defense drone, do your thing. You got a weapons. We don't need a fade. Engi B doesn't have a very big blind spot. It's just the piloting basically a little bit of that. So the defense drone offers very, very good coverage. Doesn't actually matter what we shoot at here or what. They're dead. And good, we're back to being able to afford hacking without having to sell anything. Actually. We can crew kill this. We need to keep this mantis alive. Which, you know, I don't think we have an option but to do that, honestly, considering how bad we are here. We survive in the med bay. Let him heal and board a second time. If the second time they boarded the Engi, we need to kill their Engi. We just need to make sure, basically, that they are repairing oxygen with the mantis. Go to doors right now. Yeah, that's the mantis again, so we need to... Drone. Oh well. Okay, so the mantis is healed, and therefore we shoot oxygen and send the mantis in to fix it. It's only level 1. Good. Weapons. I'm gonna actually not pull my shots here. This ship can't run away, so I'm not worried about that. And as long as I keep the oxygen down, they will die. The mantis is fixing it. Okay, we got a fire there. And I had to do 2 hull damage to do it. That's not really ideal. I know, because they ran the Engi in there. The problem here is they're going to both run to the med bay, and that generally involves them swapping places because the mantis moves faster than the Engi. So we have to do that to get the Engi fixing this. Let's actually get my small bomb up, and I might use 1 to try to ensure we get a crew kill. Yeah, if we had not shot the shields there, that Engi would be repairing this. And they're too quick at that. Well, they just ran the Engi in. I think the mantis either died or... Okay, cool. We get a free crew member. So now we're not at risk of dying due to me running people into the wrong room while using speed hack or the rock live mine or anything like that. Okay, this thing can't hurt us. However, they can't damage buffer my heavy laser. So let's do that. And now we're safe. Give me my low scrap reward. I suppose I could actually go to human piloting here. We'll do that later. Specifically, we'll do that here. We can actually get engines training as well here, which we previously could not get because we literally did not have a crew member to do it. I would have had to upgrade piloting, which would have been silly. My next goal is to get to 150 scrap. I'd like to be able to, at the next store. We've already had 2 stores where I could have had cloaking. I wouldn't have been able to afford it, and it would have prevented me from buying the hull laser. But now that I have an offensive upgrade, I would like, and another one to upgrade onto, I would like to get one of the 2 best systems, regardless of which one it is the next time I see it. We ideally see hacking next, but if not, cloaking will do perfectly well. You, and after that we'll get the human weapon training as well, because why not? Even though I typically on this ship put the Engi in weapons once I get more crew. In most circumstances I'll want to be manning pilot and weapons, but occasionally I might man pilot and engines if, say, a missile is coming in at me, although I suppose with the defense drone that's less necessary. Some other dangerous projectile is heading at me. An ASB, maybe. Although that shouldn't happen generally. Unless we get that event again. Okay. Speed hack off, people back to their positions. I don't know if I saved positions. No, I didn't. I'm actually nearer to that 150 than it looks, because I could sell, now that I haven't played through the repair drone and or the anti-personnel drone if I really wanted to. I could even sell the defense drone, although I would be inclined to do that. Let's see, 17 and 15. Yeah, we can do it right now without having to sell the defense drone. Go look for the rebel ship. Sadly, we didn't find it. Civilian. This could mean a forced NG4 sector, but civilian sectors are so much better than Mantis sectors that you just go to it anyway. It doesn't really matter. These both see 2 beacons. So it's a bit better. Clearly go to this trip. Flash my shields. Well, no, because they hit them anyway, but I think that would have worked if they had not done that. It would work here, except that then I get blasted by the solar flare, so I have to hit by another halberd beam, unfortunately. Drone, please go and fix that. No, I forgot that I have not fixed my anti-personnel drone. Ooh, just in time. No. A nice thing to know is it doesn't need to be the anti-personnel drone you're powering, just as long as it's in the drone control room, the control room is powered. Health goes back. take this bribe. They have cloaking and quite dangerous weapons. Admittedly, I could put a defense drone on, but that only deals with the missile. It doesn't deal with the burst 2 and the basic laser. Mostly the burst 2, obviously, is what is dangerous there. Yeah, shit. Finally switch that off. Put the heavy laser in slot 1 here so that if the ionization hits my weapons, that stays up. What the fuck? And hey, they do have cloaking and not hacking. But we can get it because we planned ahead. No, we're not surrendering to slavers. As long as we can knock one of these ions offline, we're safe. Or that. I mean, either way, we're fine. Didn't want that to hit my weapons. Ties crackle. How many jumps do we have now? Looks like 3. And a bit. Which means I don't think we could get to either of any of the beacons down here. You'd have to dive, and I'm not ready to do that, which means we probably don't get another store in this sector. We'll just buy some power. I want to be able to power everything, and next sector, before we start saving, I want to upgrade my engines and my cloaking, and probably my weapons as well. So 3 shield chips are entirely feasible. Here I can do the forcing the mantis to fix oxygen again. Thing. And we will. Actually, no, fire all 3, because I don't know what level they have, and I still don't. I didn't see the mantis leave, but I'm sure that they have healed by now. And I must have just not been watching. Level 1. As before, I'm not going to hold shots because I know this ship won't run away being a Mantis class ship. I just need to make sure we keep that oxygen offline and they will eventually suffocate. Although they have now got the Engi repairing, so I might need to distract or something like that. On the other hand, the air is being drained from that room specifically because of the breach. So the Engi may actually take too much damage and have to also leave. Go hole 2. Get those breaches. I think they fixed the breach in there, and then whoever was repairing it went to heal. Which, to judge, the person repairing it there was not the Engi. The other store must be like there. It's the only place it could be. Get my engines up now. Personnel drone's gonna die. No, AP drone. You were too young to die. Check the system repaired. I couldn't get there in time. And yeah, the other store is indeed there. I have enough room, I think, to go here, here, and out. Let's check that. Yeah, easily. Yikes. Drones are more dangerous here. Let's shoot that. Use the whole cloak just to charge the FTL marginally more. Sure thing. Dodge every single one of my shots. That makes sense. Excellent. We are now safe. Unless they change their mind and start using the combat drone. They shouldn't do that as long as I don't do anything. I suppose I might hit the drone, so maybe I should shoot the drone system again. Yeah. Now that can't happen. Guess I could get the human, or could have got the human shield training there, but I mean, the last time I tried to get shield training, I almost blew the streak. I need my missiles. Okay, Engi Homeworlds is a fairly friendly sector to be going to. There's an immediate store. I don't really have anything I would want to do at a store. Let's just get cloaking up. We can start saving once we get my weapons up. The fuck? I'm gonna use the bomb here. I think if I'd actually had the funds, I probably would have paid that. This ship is very dangerous. Those are definitely both Lido missiles, which on the one hand, you know, they're only 1 damage, but it does mean it's not like I can defense throw them both. Because I know that because they're max weapons 6, and well, that's 2, so these have to be 1 power weapons. Let's charge my FTL as much as I can before doing anything silly. Go fix that, please. Thank God your dodge sucks. They were even being intelligent there. That's the room that is in the blind spot, but it didn't quite go in at the angle it needs to. I think we have a fire in their weapons room. Okay, that wasn't the blind spot. That was just the defense drone derping. But yeah, we've got a fire in there. Thankfully, they're powering the least dangerous of their weapons. Why am I doing that? Do this, please. Yeah, this kind of enemy is why I need to get the small bomb in play alongside my other weapons. And why I didn't just sell a bunch of missiles at that previous event. Damn it. Oh, come on, you fucking dickhead. I'm just getting out of here. There are too many ways this fight can go very wrong. Cool. I can sell that for a lot of scrap. Yeah, that's getting broken. I don't think there's much I can do about it. I can't distract it and get him to fight something else. I should be able to curtail this. Yeah. Mantis is dead. Now they have the Engi in there. Oh, come on. Stupid asshole. Well, we can actually afford hacking now, because if we go to that store and sell the Iron Intruder drone, we can do it. So let's hold off on any other purchases. Boo! Let's see. Gonna get these. I don't think they're bait. We still have stuff we can sell, and, you know, I want to get weapons up here anyway, so... Storage cache. Hooray, the small bomb finally hits. My FTL charging. Are you fucking kidding? What the fuck is up with the evade on the ships in this sector? Okay, I just needed one dodge there. Okay, good. Don't need to use any more bombs. I don't have very many of them, and it's not helping that they keep missing. Take a quick look. Okay, there's another store. I'm not going to be able to afford hacking there, but... Although this is a storage cache, so maybe they'll drop like a whole repair drone or something. Ooh. We actually could potentially afford hacking here. So we can sell the fire beam and these two things. I would run you to engines, but I'm not going to be able to get you out in time. They have Engis over there, which I suppose makes sense since we're in the Engi homeworlds. My small bomb continues to be useless. You get out of there. I don't get the benefit of manning weapons anyway because of that hack, so I might as well man the engines. Increase my dodge by 10%. Also going to turn this off. I don't want to use more bombs in this fight, given they only have 2 shields. Actually, no, that's wrong. I might want this in case they start trying to flee. Congratulations on your 50% evade. Excellent. I'm going to take that. That's a lot of fuel. I don't have necessarily a reason to sell the fire beam. I'm going to keep it in case I run out of bombs. It's my power bars. And a few points of repair. Sure. Yeah, there's another store. Well, there's no point going there. Participate in the study and get free stuff. Let's examine the station and get more free stuff. Oh, yuck. I'm going to pop out for a moment and have a think about this. Okay, we're back. I think it has to be Zoltan here. We're not good at dealing with Zoltan shields, but some of the things that, you know, I'm more worried about rebel-controlled because, you know, double drone ships are very, very dangerous to us. Now, in the Zoltan-controlled sector, you can fight energy bombers that have double offensive drones, but they're not more common than they are in rebel-controlled. And we have long-range scanners. We can look out for the Natural Mineral Protection Act event to avoid violating it unless we're forced. There's more stores there, and your average ship is less dangerous, I think. So we go here. This is not a choice I would like to be making, though. I would prefer, really, that this is an Engi sector. What was this quest again? Oh, it's an escort. Now, I think what I'll be doing in this sector, anytime I might be going to the Zoltan Border Police, which is basically anything beacon that looks like this, I'm going to man doors. Well, if you wanted us to not destroy your ship, you shouldn't have allowed a ship this strong to get taken over. Oh yeah, they have a fucking soul shield. Why am I holding my weapons? Use the whole cloak time to charge my FTL up as much as I can. Okay, currently they can't hurt me. I have no idea what crew they even have over there, although it looks like one of them is a rock, to judge by how slowly they're moving, which makes it exceedingly unlikely that I would be able to crew kill this. And I'm not even going to try. Zoltan can get himself another fucking ship. No, I'm not hiring him. I'm gonna keep that stupid thing off my ship. I think that's an ion intruder. Let's just check, but... yeah, that's an ion intruder. Fuck that. Nope. Excellent. Okay, so that's the Natural Mineral Protection Act event. Let's not go there. I'm gonna do this so that I can do 100% cloaks. I still have enough so that I can afford hacking if I see it. Oh, you fucking dumbass. I would have 100% cloak evade if I actually was in my engines. Well, at least we dodged the shot aimed at our weapons. There is definite Kirk-Gill potential in this fight. Although I suppose the Medbay makes it much harder. Got it. Not going there. Once again forgot to actually man engines. My shields are down. That would be dangerous if they actually had a laser or a beam or anything that wasn't two heavy ions and a missile. We're definitely not going to be able to Kirk-Gill this ship. They've got rocks and a med bay. It's not happening. I think we may have just got a fire. Ooh. Interesting. Kind of tempted to put this on my bar and upgrade my drone so that I can use that in the event of a Zoltan Shield enemy. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I can still afford hacking. We want to check down here for stores. So we don't get baited by that fight. No. We can lose crew there and that would be really, really, really bad. Hacking. Unfortunately, they do not have hacking, nor do they have weapons that are of any use to me whatsoever. I'm gonna sell this now. go right to the store. They once again have neither hacking nor any weapons that are of use to me. Give me those. I have the rest of this sector to get my scrap back up, and given that my offense is somewhat underwhelming, it will definitely be able to help if I have stealth weapons and can fire while I'm cloaked without breaking the cloaking. Oh, yuck. Once I get back to a 80 scrap buffer, I'm gonna make my next upgrade cloaking 3. Oh, come on. Good, that's off. The big problem on this ship, and one that we just have not been able to find a meaningful solution for, is the low projectile count. And we keep seeing, you know, missiles or beams that do not help with that. I'd like a flak. Frankly, a flak 2 would be good in this situation. I would prefer a flak 1. It's quicker to get online and generally better. But flak 2, hull 2, heavy 1 is perfectly capable of winning a run. Oh, I should have manned doors here. It's a potential border police. Yes. I'm gonna do this now because I now have a bunch of stuff I can sell. You know, though it would make me sad, I would sell the combat drone gladly. And anyway, I have 2 fights where I can make scrap. The whole missile will definitely go. Yeah, those didn't quite line up, but that's fine. Switch that off now. Fortunately, this is an energy bomber, but they've just rolled and don't have offensive drones or drone control of any kind. If they have drone control, it's always offensive drones that this kind of ship has, which makes them quite dangerous. Guess I might as well have this thing shooting since their weapons are completely down and I don't need to power my engine shields. Forgot to man doors. Get bombed on. Yes. I can sell that for quite a lot. I could dive here, I'm not sure that it's worth it. Go to the exit at least, and then we can decide. No. Rebel stronghold. Blah. Not really the sector I wanted to go to. I wanted an NG-controlled sector, just somewhere where I can find stores. Should I take another jump? We have level 3 cloaking and 100% cloak evade, so a dive is not horribly dangerous. But I can't hack weapons. I suppose if they have like a nasty quick missile, I have the defense drone. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And this, I think, is the important thing to dodge. Really? You dickhead. Nope. Excellent. I'm gonna upgrade my doors now. That way I don't have to man other stuff during this dive. And it helps having only 2 crew anyway. don't know yet whether I need that that defense drone, because if that's a breach missile, I might just be able to cloak it in the ASB in the same go. And it is. Unfortunately, we don't have 100% cloak evade here because they've gone into our piloting. Off to the rebel stronghold. Okay, we have an immediate store. Let's go there. They once again do not have hacking. I'm gonna buy this other hull too, just to extend my offense. And can I get that online by selling the small bomb? Not really. Okay, we'll keep that for a moment. I'd really like to be boosting my shields as well for double drone situations, but we may not get another store this sector, unfortunately, since rebel strongholds don't necessarily have more than one store. Room that I can vent easily. I'm gonna cloak that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Looks like I can use a defense drone against this. Why am I not actually healing? That's stupid. There's no point in using my small bomb until my other weapons are basically ready. I'm gonna bomb the shields, but I don't want to give them time to fix the shield for my other weapons charge. I mean, eventually they'll run out of missiles. It's just, you know, they might bomb my clone bay or bomb my drones or anything like that. Oh my god. Oh, I actually hit them. I was like, where the hell is the breach? Their heavy laser shots didn't hit me, and then I realized it's a breach on their ship, not ours. We need to go and fix this while we're cloaked. Turn the anti-personnel drone on. Just stop them from breaking that system for a moment. as irritating as that is. Well, we have a couple chances here to find the constructor flagship. Albeit we won't have an easy time with the constructor flagship if we end up fighting them. Okay, that's quite good. Probably used Combat 2 drone against the constructor flagship, actually. Although maybe not, they only have 2 shields. Nice work. Are you fucking kidding? Don't want to turn my anti-personnel drone and just blow it up. They're attempting to leave that room. We get 5 bombs if we win this fight, so I'm willing to use quite a few. Excellent. Keep their offense switched off. Well, the game seems to really want me to have those. I've seen multiple of them in stores. Now there's this. But rather than using that, I'm going to upgrade my weapons now so I can run temporarily double hull laser. And soon I want to run double hull laser, heavy laser, which is probably my final setup. I'm going to take both of these jumps, even though this doesn't see anything, because the fleet pursuit isn't advancing here. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is a nasty, nasty enemy. I mean, admittedly, it doesn't matter that much if they get away, because, well, what are they gonna do? Doubling a fleet pursuit of 0 is not terribly threatening. But actually preventing this ship from fleeing seems quite difficult. Kind of hoping they would cloak for long enough there to get both their missiles online. We'll probably now have to use a defense drone. But I have a lot of drone parts, so it's not the end of the world if I have to do that. I think I may have just burned down a level of their weapons, because that's the only reason that makes sense to me as to why they would switch this off and these on. Okay, I do want to keep hitting weapons because we do not have a breach over there. Too many dodges. Good. No more dodges ever. Next volley we just put in weapons. And the next volley kills. Although I think they get the cloak before our next volley, regrettably. Oh, not quite. Might as well take a nebula jump. Yes, cool. Okay, now we can start saving for hacking again. We have quite a lot of stuff we can sell if needed. Except that's this quest. This is the Federation base. Defense drone. Thank you. So I need to turn my combat drone on, just to minimize the odds that they get out. One moment. Okay, we're back. So the only place there could be another store is, well, there or there. We're never seeing that, obviously. I should have run the Engi in there already. That was a mistake. If that had hit, they would have had 0 evade for my whole lasers, but whatever. Mostly want to plug this. So I might need to. I don't want this lining up with the halberd either, so that's also a concern. You know what? Put a combat 2 drone on. Okay, we only have 2 jumps. That quest is not reliable, so I'm gonna go fight Fed-based quest out. Merchant delivery quest is often just fuck all. So this is the version of this quest where we usually get a double reward that includes a crew member. That's very good. We have to let this bomb go off. We may take a flak too. Yep. Yeah, not much damage. Oh, come on! Okay, that should help. Okay, we'll get them with this volley because they have no bag. Okay, that was pretty trash. We only got 21 scrap. I mean, sure, we got another Engi, but I would have liked more than fucking 21 scrap, considering I could get that in Sector 1 and this is Sector 6. Go to weapons, you go to engines for now. If we get the chance, we'll train Fen up. We can probably make our own champs against auto ships with these weapons, but we'll see. Can we have an exit store, please? Okay. I mean, that's nice too. We do not have protection against a rock live mine, but we can get it for 40 scrap. And there are more stores in that sector, so we're going there. Do that. We also have long-range scanners, so we know when we're going into a possible rock live mine. No teleporter. Good. Combat 2 drone, do your thing. Nah, keep it up. Oh, I never saved your new crew position. These weapons are extremely underwhelming. 7 shots for 7 power that are slow. At least they do a lot of status effects. Nope. We can cloak this when it fires, so let's choose. See if we can cloak it before it fires. Then we don't even need to worry about that. Go here. Let's do that now. I have quite a lot of stuff I can sell. I probably want to keep the combat drone, so I can use combat 2, combat 1 if I get the option. That's very expensive. Especially if I'm not able to get hacking, that would be very useful. What isn't very useful is that they have 2 weapons that we need to cloak because they're individually capable of damaging me. Get the fuck off the ship already. My Engis are so bad at dealing with boarders. Excellent. Search among the stores. Excellent. Still no cloaking. Or hacking, rather. I have cloaking. Sell these, but keep them. It'd be great if one of these stores would have drone recovery on it. I see you like heavy lasers. Good, good. Yes. So. I can't quite do that yet, I think. But let's. Nope. Store! And this is actually only the first store because the previous one we got to was an event. Of course, they now have this now that it's dropped for free, but whatever. Upgrade that. That can power the combat drone. You know, I could buy mind control here, but I'm gonna hold off to the last store to see. Like, if we can't get hacking, it's not the end of the world. That gives us the money to very easily get the force field bubble and to get our drones up to 6 or even 8 potentially. But instead, we can just do that. And there we go like this. Do we sell the anti-personnel drone at this point? Yes, we do. I suppose actually we could sell the defense drone instead, but no, we're going to sell the anti-personnel drone. The defense drone could be useful in phase 2 to keep the porting drone off our backs. Oh, they actually damaged that, whatever. It's fake damage, it gets repaired in a moment anyway. Actually, I should have gone hacking 3 there, that was a misplay. Actually, I couldn't have gone hacking 3 there, but I should have saved the money to go hacking 3, I should say. Go and investigate. Nah, it's not worth the risk, we can lose crew. We only have 3 of them, we need to make it count. Examine the station. Oh, you still actually have someone alive. Well, whatever, and she can finish you off. Oh, you fucking asshole. They fixed the cloaking just in time to escape. I really needed that scrap too. Ugh. Well, we have long-range scanners, so we can probably get quite a bit of scrap this sector. I don't think there's very much chance of us getting Shield 8, and considering that we'd be powering so many drones. Oh, amazing. I don't even know how we would do Shield 8. Okay, that, and now we can focus on getting the drones up. We don't need a repair station because we have drone recovery arm. Crew kill here, which we're not going to be doing. So. You go. Give me my low scrap reward. Ah. If I had breached, I could do an egg train here, but I didn't. So. And nothing. So we're going in like this. We're a little underpowered relative to where I would want to be, but whatever, we're fine. Just buy power bars with the remaining scrap. Probably only enough to get one, honestly. Oh, I maybe should have buffered my oxygen. It's fine though. Put damage on their shields. Ah. We won't be getting many crew kills. It doesn't matter. We have a lot of DPS. Now this phase, I want to use Combat 2 and Defense 1 to keep the stupid boarding drone off my ship. Yeah, I'm not surprised we take some scratch damage here anyway. While this is going on, let's power this with real power. We're going to cloak as soon as those things appear. Actually, probably should have done a multiple level cloak given that I have stealth weapons. Whatever. Oh, yuck. Gross, but we're fine. I'm wondering in this phase if I just want to stick all of my crew in a room. Because somebody's getting mind controlled. And we might want to just shove them all in one place. That's not too important. Contain them there. Drone control perhaps, although I do want to power both of my drones to get through the super shield quickly. It's still the best place to do it, so let's go like this. Okay, they mind controlled the Engi I wanted them to mind control, so the one who doesn't have skill. Go in there just for a moment. Okay. Now, go there and there. Should be fine now. And there we go. Run was a little rough, but we did get there. And that is number 97 in a row. And we've got the 3 worst ships in the game out of the way in this first part of the cycle. Or at least in my view, the 3 worst for cycle purposes are Stealth B, Fed C, Engi B. Actually, Stealth B, Engi B, Fed C in that order from worst to quote-unquote best. Yeah, reasonable stuff. The stores were very not cooperative. I don't think we never saw a single flak 2 or flak 2. Well, flak 2. We never saw one of those either, but a flak 1 or a burst 1. Well, no, we did see a burst 1, a burst 2, I mean. The whole lasers got us through. And the drones. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I don't think we've done Slug C. I think we haven't actually done any of the slug ships on this bit of the streak. No, all the slug ships are undone. So, we'll be on Slug C next. I hope you enjoyed the run, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.